Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be ranking 20 of the best and most popular free Oculus Quest 2 games. We're ranking it from S ranking, which means the game is quality, to D, which means the game isn't as good, but it's still pretty good. Let's get on with the video. Let's go! Okay, so first up then we have Gorilla Tag. Okay, so what I would probably say about Gorilla Tag is actually a lot of fun. There's a few kids on here, but if you're a kid on Gorilla Tag, I got no problem with you. You actually make me laugh quite a lot. It is the first game that had the arm swing and locomotion, which I like. So, ooh, let's see where we're going to put there. And I did rank this a B last time, but I have taken on board you guys' feedback. I'm going to put this in A ranking. Next up then, we got Roblox VR. So, I mean, there seems to be a lot of confusion about Roblox because some people are not sure what games you can actually play. Some games don't work and they're not really well optimized. So I can see why there are some issues. But it is super popular and people have said it is also a lot of fun. So I'm actually not sure about this. What I would say based around my own experience is I would say Roblox goes in a B. And that's mainly for that reason, that it is quite confusing of what games you can play. So next up then we have Questcraft. Now this is another one because this is an app and not a game itself, but I am going to include it in this list because I do feel it is very popular. People love it. It's not available on the Quest free just yet. I mean, it might be by the time this video goes out, who knows. It is a very, very good port of Minecraft and everybody loves Minecraft and it is free. Now I know what you're going to say. Oh, you need to have Java Edition. I don't care. I don't care. If you don't have Java Edition by now, I can't help you. I'm afraid. Sorry. So I'm going to say Questcraft. I'm going to put this in A ranking. It's simply that good. So next up, we got Attack on Quest, which is the Quest Attack on Titan kind of game. You know, with all the stuff you would expect. It is very good. I'm actually not a huge Attack on Titan fan. I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. But I actually enjoy this game. So I'm going to stick this on A tier. It just deserves it. It's good fun. So next up we have Physics Playground. Now in my previous video I did describe this as being elusive. Now the reason it is elusive is because nobody can actually seem to find where it is. Okay, you can get it on HiHalo for free, or if you want, go to my Discord. The link will be down below. Go to my Discord. You can download it for free there. There is no copyright because it is a free game, so no piracy. Put the eye patch and the wooden leg away. I would probably go as far as say with the physics and everything else about there. I'm going to put Physics Playground in A tier. It's just the way it's got to be, lads. So next up we have PopulationOne, which is the kind of VR love child of Fortnite and PUBG. It wasn't always free, but I can imagine that it is a lot more players now and there's a lot more people playing it than it was before. I haven't actually played it since it's gone from paid to free though. But my experience of the game is one of B tier. So that's where I'm going to put it. So next up then we got VRChat. So VRChat is a funny one because, you know, if you want to just dress up as loads of different avatars, go around loads of different worlds, meet loads of people, see full body avatars twerking for some reason, this is definitely the game for you. But I actually enjoy it and it's good for making some videos and have some fun with friends. So I'm going to say this is going to go in A tier. V-Speedway. So if you want to play V-Speedway, lads, V-Speedway is one of the only and best kind of aimed to be realistic driving games for the Quest. Obviously taking out the graphics because, you know, you can only get so good at graphics on the Quest. The best thing about it is that it allows you to move which side of the car you're on depending on where you are in the world. So you can move to the left or the right hand side drive of the car, which is really, really good. It does feel really good as well when you're in the game. So probably I'm going to go for, say, V-Speedway is a B tier. So next up then is Five Nights at Freddy's. So everybody knows Five Nights at Freddy's. Everybody knows what it's about. This is a VR port of Sister Location. It is quite scary and it's really well made. We're going to stick to this area again. I'm going to say this is an A tier. Definitely. No doubt in my mind with this one. So next then we've got Aim XR. Now Aim XR is pretty much like Pavlov kind of game, but it's not actually well known, but it is a really, really good game. It's just not many people playing it currently, so because of all that, I'm gonna have to say that Aim XR goes to C tier. So next we have Doom Free Quest, or Doom Quest Free, whatever you want to call it. This is a VR port of Doom Free for the Quest. Really well made, really well done, fun, full controls like you'd expect. Definitely worth for the free game. It didn't work last time I played it. Not sure why. So I would probably go as far as to say, just because it didn't work, but it is good, a C tier game. So next up then we have Lamda1, which is Half-Life in VR. So what can I really say? I haven't really played it much, but it is a good port. I'm going to have to put it down in a C tier. Next up we have Hyperdash. Now I'm not sure how many people are actually still playing this game, so I'm going to assume there's quite a lot because it is quite a detailed game. It is lots of fun when I played it, and of course it is free. Otherwise we wouldn't be here today. It does play really well. It is really smooth. I'm going to have to put this in a B tier, 100%. So then we got RECROOM. This is how I feel about RECROOM, lads. I mean, it's the worst parts of VRChat, but then also it's got some of the more fun aspect of it when it comes to the games of dodgeball. I never quite understood how they could have dodgeball with teleport locomotion and smooth locomotion, which is kind of confusing because like you can dodge easily. I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. But everything else, I mean, they got full motion track nowadays, full motion track avatars. I'd have to say B tier, well, that's probably going to piss a few people off. So now we have another Doom port, which is Quest Z Doom, which is the original Doom remade for the Quest with all the stuff you'd expect. Once again, didn't really play a much, but I'm going to go for what I did play. I'm going to put that in C tier. So guys, bear in mind as well, none of these are necessarily bad games, even if it does end up in D tier. D tier just means it's not as good as its predecessors. So anyway, next up on our list then is hibow. So hibow is very, very similar to Hyperdash in the sense that your main selling point of this is bow and arrows. It is really fun. It's team-based. It's multiplayer. So I'm going to have to put hibow in B tier because that's just where I feel like it should go. So next up is Granny VR. Not my Granny, but the game Granny made in VR. I mean, I can't judge on its graphics because that's the way Granny is meant to be. It is a mobile game first of all. So what I would probably go as far as to say is Granny's going to go in D tier, but just because of the nature of the game, not necessarily this version of it. Okay, so next up then we have Gym Class Basketball. So Gym Class Basketball is probably the best basketball game there is on the Quest. It has all the licensed teams, licensed courts, it has customization options, it has loads and loads of stuff in a free game as well, which is absolutely incredible. It plays really good if you're into that sort of thing, and it's very, very hard to judge the passion behind the team who actually made this game. So I'm gonna have to put this in A tier. So we are going to digress to the more experience orientated games. Okay, so this is VRTUOS, which is a learning app for piano. It's actually really cool. You can learn piano by seeing it in the mixed reality setting. If you've got a Quest 3, it's even better. Quest 2 still works good as well. And it's a lot better than just learning the normal way. So I'm going to actually put this in B tier, just because it's not going to be for everyone, but it is very, very good indeed. And last but not least then, we've got Friday Night Funkin in VR. Now, if you didn't know there was a Friday Night Funkin in VR, if you go to the end of this video, which will just be very, very soon, you will find a tutorial on how to install it. If you've got mobile VR station, it could be done without a PC and without the wire, but that's obviously for another video. So Friday Night Funkin', lads, I mean, it's dead, it's dying, but on the quality of this VR port, I'm going to put Friday Night Funkin' as a C tier. So what did you think, lads? Was this list helpful? Did you enjoy it? Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.